My name is Dan, and I'm Operational Marketing Manager at Teltonika, and I welcome every single one of you today to our presentation session. As well, there are two colleagues of mine here to assist me, Darius, who is Teltonika B2B Academy Coordinator, and Valdemaras, who is IoT Academy Coordinator. So they will be answering your questions on the chat throughout this presentation session. So please do not hesitate to type your relevant question in the chat box below anytime you have one. Thank you. So that being said, without further ado, let's start. The topic of the session is vehicle telematics use cases in the event of COVID-19 outbreak. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, these are the difficult times for the world's economy, but our business partners are finding the creative ways and helpful solutions. And I will go through some of them in more detail. And what is the most important to you now is to find a way how to contribute to the society and companies in your market and how to keep your business afloat. Keeping that in mind, we will discuss today the pandemic impact overview, as well use cases for fire service, for police service, ambulance and HESS, food and grocery delivery services, as well as warehouse inventory management use cases and stalled vehicle use cases. So quite a few topics to go through. In the end, we'll have a short and brief Q&A session. So altogether, estimated session length is 30 to 45 minutes. Right, so let's start with the pandemic mapping. So the data source is BBC website and Johns Hopkins University at Maryland, USA, and the last update has been done yesterday. So as we can see on the map, the vast majority of countries in the world are being affected, and especially European countries and the United States. The next step is pandemic cases. The data source is the same. So as you can see, the confirmed coronavirus cases globally curve is still very steep and rising. It's marked in yellow. And that indicates that COVID-19 outbreak is still in the full swing all over the world. So starting on 14th of April, we've got already over 2 million confirmed use cases globally. So the question is, how has pandemic impacted commercial fleets? So to get a sense of that, we're going to look at Web Fleet Solutions' own customer database analysis and Gertem Global Research project data on mileage. Let's start with the European fleets. So the data has been collected Web Fleet Solution website. And Web Fleet Solution is one of the largest telematics service providers in the industry. It's also known as TomTom Telematics, and it belongs to global giant Bridgestone. So Web Fleet services over 50,000 customers all over the world and 1 million commercial vehicles. So they have analyzed and aggregated European fleets data from our own database over the 7-week period. And these are results. So this first result is for Europe. So there are 42 countries in Europe, and that's the average calculated by Web Fleet. And as you can see, there are two lines in this chart. The regular activity line, which is on the top, and the current activity line, which is pretty much in the middle. So the average decline is 33%. Next, take a look at two of the most affected countries in Europe, which is Italy and Spain. As you can see here, the drop in Italy, or decline in Italy, is over 40%, and decline in Spain is pretty much 44%. Right, the next is global mileage research done by a company called Gertem. And Gertem is specializing in software engineering in the area of GPS tracking. The company has launched a global research project on the monitoring of the changes in commercial vehicles mileage. And by commercial vehicles, I mean trucks, lorries, light commercial vehicles, and agricultural machinery. This research allows assessing the virus impact on the transportation industry in the different countries of the world. And the green color, it means mileage is rising in the country. And the red color, it means it's declining. So as you can clearly see, the majority of countries around the world are in red. So the brighter the red, The deeper the impact, the bigger the decline. So the next step, we will take a look at the most affected countries according to this research. So according to this, as it stands now, Philippines are the most impacted country in the world. The decline is over 94%, pardon me, from nearly 6 million kilometers a day to only 233,000 kilometers a day. It's a massive drop. And the second most impacted country is New Zealand. So the commercial vehicles mileage dropped by almost 88%. So keeping that in mind, the current pandemic scale and impact worldwide, there are three scenarios when fleet management devices are applicable for tracking the moving vehicles, inventory management, and stalled vehicle fleet security. So let's go through each of them step by step, starting with the scenario number one, which is moving vehicle tracking use cases. So let's start with the potential challenges. Some services fleets fully operating over the course of pandemic may have a workflows overload, staff and vehicle shortage, inefficient fleet management, tracking and coordination, inefficient fuel consumption, as well as insufficient resource and time management. And that's where vehicle telematics might be highly efficient assistance. So the first segment we'll go through is the fire service. Often the first responders in emergency situations, firefighters play a vital role in their communities all over the world, meaning the fire stations remain fully operational. The question is how fleet management tracking helps here. And it provides enhanced communication, vehicle tracking in the real time, improves dispatch and response time, provides automated routing and fleet coordination, tracking the duration of the fire recovery, improves billing accuracy, as well as operational cost reduction. Let's take a look at the first real use case for fire engines. And that is Teltonika GPS trackers are being installed in Italy, specifically model FMB 130. And it's worth mentioning here, the standard model FMB 130 functionality has been customized according to Italian Fire Rescue Service own software platform specifications and telematics service provider specific needs and requirements. The tender has been announced and Teltonika customized GPS tracker has been chosen a winner. As long as the others say, take it as it is off the shelf, we have created extra value to the buyer by implementing the custom-tailored solutions. The next segment we'll go through is police service. So the law enforcement services play a crucial role in contributing to the effort to control the disease, promoting the safer communities, and fighting criminals who are trying to take advantage over the outbreak. So how fleet management tracking helps? It provides enhanced communication and vehicle tracking in real time, improves dispatch and response time, provides automated routing and fleet coordination, tracking the duration of the emergencies, helps locating the missing crew member, provides better service for the local community, improves crime statistics data, billing accuracy, as well as operational cost reduction. So the real case for police segment is this one. Based on above, Teltonika GPS trackers are about to be installed in Spain using model FMB 120 and FMB 122 in a combination with a CAN adapter called LV CAN 200 plus DTS. And DTS stands for Diagnostic Trouble Code Functionality. So Police Force of Spain, also known as Guardia de Civil, has been looking for on-fleet longevity, on-time maintenance scheduling efficient solutions, and impeccable GPS connectivity throughout the armored police cars, as well as the hardwired GPS trackers with the CAN adapter with DTC option for the specified police vehicle models. And thanks to Teltonika wide range product portfolio, trackers with the external GPS antennas feature and reliable connectivity, customized solutions and productive partnership with a telematics service provider, their demands have been fully met. So the next market segment, ambulance and HSS vehicle use cases. So hospital and ambulance staff, from paramedics to radiographers, work around the clock on the front line globally, literally 24/7, day in, day out. So how fleet management tracking helps here? It provides enhanced communication and vehicle tracking. It improves dispatch and response time, provides automated routing and fleet coordination, tracking the duration of emergencies, greater productivity and safety, as well as the operational cost reduction. And there are quite a few real use cases here. So it goes like this. Teltonika GPS trackers are about to be installed in Spain, Romania, and France. And for Spain and Romania projects, it's being used model FMB 120 plus CAN adapter LV CAN 200. And for France project, model FMU 130. I will go through more details on the Spain project. So Spanish Red Cross has been looking for own fleet better coordination solution, route planning coordination, dispatch response time optimization and reduction, and as well fuel consumption efficiency for the specified emergency vehicle models. And thanks to Teltonika product range, unique CAN adapter functionality, and productive partnership with the Telematics service provider, their demands have been fully fulfilled. So the next segment I'm going through is food and grocery delivery use cases. And thanks to self-lockdown rules, the grocery delivery services are highly demanded now in many towns, cities, and countries around the world. So how fleet management tracking helps here? It provides enhanced communication and vehicle tracking. It improves routing and fleet coordination, provides tracking the duration of deliveries, greater productivity and idling reduction, improves green driving practice and traffic safety, provides automated fleet maintenance schedule, improves billing accuracy, as well as operational cost reduction, and improves returns on investment. Let's take a look at the real use cases for this market segment. And it goes like this. Teltonika GPS trackers are about to be installed in Italy, Poland, and Romania. All three projects using the same model called FMB 120. It's worth mentioning here that Teltonika also has got the same functionality updated version tracker called FMB 130, available with the most up-to-date, the new generation electronic components. So coming back to particular projects in Italy, Poland, and Romania, in summary, these food delivery companies have been looking for better fleet coordination solution, route planning and time management optimization, as well as durable GPS trackers as possible. And thanks to Teltonika product range with the Bluetooth Low Energy connectivity, sensor choices and functionality, more than 5-year lifespan and constructive partnership with the Telematics service provider, their demands have been fully met. And that concludes scenario number 1. So let's continue to scenario number 2, which is warehouse inventory management use cases. So some industry warehouses fully operating over the course of pandemic are likely to have a workflow overload, a staff shortage, inefficient inventory management and tracking, might be at risk of robbery, and may have issues with the inventory stolen by staff, also known as inside job. For example, companies such as pharmaceutical manufacturing, healthcare organizations, clinics, hospitals, health charities, non-governmental organizations, as well as food retail and wholesale companies. And the right solution is installation of any Teltonika GPS tracker with a Bluetooth Low Energy connectivity in a combination with beacons and sensors, for instance, temperature sensors or movement sensors. That being said, could be a few suggested devices here. For instance, all FMB series devices except FMB 640, FMM series, FMU series, FMC series, as well as FMT 100, MTB 100, and FMC 3001. blue coin ID beacons, blue coin temperature sensors, and blue coin movement sensors. So let's take a look at the real use case for drug and medicine handling and delivery. So based on above, Teltonika GPS trackers are about to be installed in Romania using model FMB 130 in a combination with a CAN adapter LV CAN 200 plus temperature sensors Blue Coin T. And thanks to this project, vitally important drugs, remedies, and medicines will be delivered to people in need safely, on time, and in a temperature-controlled environment. Let's take a look at scenario number 3, which is stalled vehicle security use cases. Let's take a look at the potential challenges. A lot of vehicles now are stalled and might be at risk of stealing or illegal towing. And that creates possible issues with the stolen vehicle recovery or loss. As well, possible issues with the claim delays with insurance companies. Vehicle is an important and pricey company asset, and insurance companies, as a majority of others, are being affected as well, and they're not so efficient at the current outbreak situation as they should be. For example, companies such as telecoms, internet and cable service providers, utility service providers, postal office, sanitation, construction companies, manufacturing and processing companies, non-food retail and wholesale companies, taxis, car share services, corporate businesses, as well as luxury class cars. All of these company fleets are pretty much on a standstill in many countries around the world. They are sitting ducks and might be targeted by thieves. So what could be the solution? Installation of Teltonika FM GPS trackers with a towing detection, ignition detection, signal jamming detection, geofence and autofence function, tracker unplug detection, and immobilizer options. And that will create a substantial barrier to thieves and will reduce the risk of car theft. What could be the suggested devices? A good choice is Teltonika easy-to-install GPS trackers FMB 900 or 920, FMB 001 or 010, FMC 001, as well as FMM 001, FMT 100, and FMP 100, which is coming soon. Very interesting technical solution utilizing the cigarette lighter plug. So these were a few successful use case examples I wanted to share with you today. But there are even more use cases. So recently, the new page has been created on the Teltonika website, specifically dedicated for the vehicle telematic use cases only. And we'll keep updating it on a regular basis. So to access it, please use the link highlighted in yellow, which is teltonika-gps.com/industries. Or click on the word industries at the top of the homepage. And let me actually show you how to do that. Right. Here we go. You simply click on industries, choose the industry you're interested in. I will go for all use cases here. Right, that's the list of use cases we've got now. Right, I will click on the first one. We'll take a look how it looks. So every single use case got the same structure. So the first always is intro, then the challenge, the solution, easy to read topology, as well as the list of benefits, and the clear answer why Teltonika is the right choice. As well, the featured related product, all specifications, and the recommended products on the bottom. As well, what you can do here, you can click on the button PDF, and the system will generate a PDF file. So your sales teams, the sales manager, they're welcome to use this PDF file and send it over to, let's say, your prospects or your clients. All right, so let's go back to our presentation. As well, that being said, it comes without saying that you're welcome to contact your account manager for the further questions or information what's regarding the use cases. So the next step is download the latest Vehicle Telematics Catalog 2020 at our website and continue assisting businesses and society. And they need your help, and they need your expertise. I'm confident these use cases will bring your business more value, a competitive edge, build the trust, and will help people around the world to deal with the pandemic more efficiently. So if it's not done yet, for the latest news and events and updates, please follow us on Facebook and LinkedIn accounts, YouTube channel, and of course, subscribe to Teltonika newsletter. So you can do so on our website footer area on the right-hand side. Let me simply show you how to do that. Right, here we go, the same page here. So we simply go on the bottom of the page, and you can see here the newsletter. That's the bar to subscribe, and as well connect to our social media accounts. All right. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes our presentation. So on behalf of Teltonika, I would like to say thank you for attending this webinar and being a loyal customer. Thank you for your time, for your efforts, and for your business. We greatly value your trust in our company, and we will do our best to meet your expectations. So meanwhile, you take care, stay safe, and goodbye for now.